2011 CCHA Coach of the Year.
Thank you very much. First of all, it's special that Bob's here because Bob and I worked together to start the U.S. National Team Development Program a number of years ago, and a very close friend, and I appreciate you making the trip, Bob. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the other award winners on a spectacular season. I'd also like to congratulate the University of Michigan for the regular season championship. I know it was a fun ride for us, competing on a head-to-head basis right to the very end. I'd also like to congratulate the other nominees for this award. First of all, Red, you should probably win it every year. And Lash, I voted for you. And most importantly, in my opinion, I'd like to congratulate the seniors, the great senior class at the University of Miami, Michigan, Western Michigan, and our senior class at Notre Dame. It's so important in today's game to reflect upon the great memories that you'll have when you're my age, and most importantly, the degree that you're going to walk away with. So I congratulate you. There's some great seniors in this room, and you deserve a lot of respect for fulfilling your agreement to play college hockey for 4 years. I'd like to say some thank yous, obviously, to the CCHA, Tom, Fred, Pi. You guys do a great job. This event is always spectacular. I hope it lives on. I think it's important to also thank the University of Notre Dame, Father John Jenkins, Athletic Director Jack Swarbrick, and our Associate Athletic Director, and my good friend Tom Nevela. Most importantly to me, our staff is as close as any staff I've ever been involved with. Our support staff does an outstanding job on a daily basis. Dave Gilbert, Kevin Ricks, Nick Sergey, Adam Sargent, Father Tom, Tim Connor. And to me, the lifeblood of our program is our coaching staff. I am blessed to have coaches the caliber of TJ Jinder, who joined us this year as a volunteer coach and was the guy that started the changing culture at Notre Dame as our captain my first year. Tony Rolinski, our strength coach, is the best in the business. And my coaching staff, Andy Slaggert and Paul Pooley, who I consider to be my closest friends, the brightest people in the room, and the guys that make things happen on a daily basis. Without you, our program, our team, would not be where we are. And most importantly, the players on this team, as people probably understand, is that we had a tough season last year. We may have had a tougher off season. And I credit our senior class, our captains, with a tremendous job that they did in bringing together 17 underclassmen, 12 of them freshmen. They did a tremendous job in leadership and pointed the program back in the right direction, and I congratulate you on that. And this group of kids went far beyond our expectations with such a young group, but I have to say that they persevered every time they faced a little adversity. This is a real special pleasure to me because it's from the other coaches in our conference, many of which I consider to be very good friends. I'd like to say thank you to Rick Conley for the mentorship that he's given to a number of us, and wish him well in his retirement. And to conclude, I read a lot of books in the off season, and I have to say that every team I coach is like starting a new book. Sometimes you get through the first chapter, and you recognize the book's not going to be very good, but you finish it anyways. And sometimes you read a book, you get halfway through it, and you can't believe what you're reading. But you read it just to see if it gets any better. And then there's those books that you can't put down. The books that make you invigorated. And this bestseller, the 2011 Irish, has yet to finish the final chapter. Thank you very much.
Sleight of hand passing talent and magical puck skills. He's the second straight Red Hawk and the fourth Miami player in the 35-year history of the award to be honored as the RBC Financial Group CCHA Player of the Year.
The 2011 RBC Financial Group CCHA Player of the Year.
All right, first off, I'd like to thank the Illich family and Olympia Entertainment for all they have done, Mr. Anastas and the CCHA staff for this great event, and Fox Theaters for hosting it. Carl Hagelin and Pat Nagel, you both have had outstanding seasons. You're both equally as deserving as me to win this award. I'd also like to thank Coach Blasi, Brecky, Traglia, Katie, Scott, Jason Eckley, Andrew Gushin, and Don DiPaolo. Without you guys, I would not have this opportunity to succeed on the ice and in the classroom like I have. To my teammates, with all your guys' play on the ice and support off the ice, I would not be in the position I am today, especially my line mates this year, Riley Smith, Trent Vogelhuber, and Carter Camper. The support I've had from my family is unbelievable. The sacrifices my mom, dad, brother, and sister have made has also put me in the position I am today. I'd also like to thank my uncle and grandpa who made it out here tonight. I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to be a part of the Brotherhood here at Miami. It's been a very special 4 years for me. It's something that I never take for granted and cherish every moment. Thank you very much, and good luck to all the teams this week.
I'd made a commitment that we'd get out of here by about 9:15, so I'll be very brief. I want to congratulate all the award winners tonight. Some great performances during the year. Very impressive how strong our league has been, where we are today. And, for those of you who will be watching the games this weekend, we can look forward to some really great up-tempo hockey. Congratulations to all the teams as well. Jeff mentioned it in his remarks, and I want to make sure I do as well. Congratulations, because it's really tough to win a regular season championship in the CCHA. For the University of Michigan, congratulations. My role tonight is to conclude tonight's program and really drop the puck on our 30th championship season. I hope you enjoyed sharing in tonight's success with the players and the teams who are honored, and I hope, like me, you enjoyed kind of looking back and reminiscing. It's nice. We have a number of alumni here. We have a number of people who have been involved in the league, and there's such a list that too many for me to name. We've tried to incorporate many of them in the program tonight. But you know, when you look back, 30 years of hockey, as we say now in the D, boy, it's been a heck of a ride, and we should have a heck of a weekend. You know, for me, this is I'm starting my 14th season with the CCHA, and I played in the very first championship game. It's kind of a dream come true for me growing up in the Detroit area, getting to play at Joe Louis Arena. And you know, this banquet, this award show has come a long, long way. In many ways, due to the great vision of my predecessor, Bill Began, who's here with us tonight, as you know. But my first experience at this awards, it was a banquet at the time, was in the bowels of Joe Louis Arena, where we were under the staircases and we were sectioned off with pipe and drape, and I think a Red Wing game was going on. Unfortunately, it was before the horn blew, but I thought it was great. And all these years later, I remember it like it was yesterday, and it was an important part of my experience in playing college hockey. Before we conclude, though, I do want to mention a couple things. You know, we're all here and we're very passionate about the sport.